Hi everyone, my name is Regina Romandetti, and for this class assignment, I'm going to discuss The Outrageous Idea of Christian Scholarship by George M. Marston. This book was especially meaningful to me because I am an educator working in New York City schools. The main idea of this book is that scholarship is never completely neutral, and as a New York City educator, I see it every day. Marston's book explains that every scholar brings up assumptions, values, and beliefs to their work. Marston points out that universities often welcome perspectives shaped by race, gender, class, and political theory, but they often exclude religious viewpoints, especially those with Christian views. In his work, he argues that if universities truly value diversity and intellectual freedom, then Christian scholars should also be allowed to participate openly in academic conversations. One of the most important ideas that stood out to me is that Christian scholarship does not mean ignoring evidence or forcing religion into every topic. Instead, this means allowing a Christian worldview to shape the kinds of questions scholars ask and how they interpret evidence. Christian scholars must still use sound research methods, engage respectfully with other viewpoints, and support their arguments with evidence. I also appreciated Marston's emphasis on humility. He explains that Christian scholars are not called to preach through their research, but to contribute thoughtfully and honestly to scholarly discussion. This idea really resonated with me because I hope to become a college professor someday, and I want my scholarship to be both academically rigorous and grounded in my faith. As a historian, this book helped me to think about how my Christian worldview can shape my own research. My work on Italian American life during Prohibition in New York City is not just about collecting the facts. It is also about telling truthful stories, understanding how families, communities experience history, and recognizing the dignity of the people that I study. Marston helped me to see that faith can influence the questions I ask and the way I interpret the past. In preparing this reflection, I also looked at several reviews of the book Christian Scholars Review notes that Marston's work remains highly relevant and continues to inspire Christian scholars every day. James Sawyer's review from Union University Center for Faculty Development emphasizes how Marston challenges the assumption that secular scholarship is the only acceptable approach in the university. Another historian, is David Keck. He also praises the book in Pro Eschatologia, showing that Marston ideas have been respected by scholars for many years. Overall, I found The Outrageous Idea of Christian Scholarship to be both thought-provoking and encouraging. Marston demonstrates that Christian scholarship is not outrageous at all. Instead, it is a thoughtful and responsible way for believers to engage in academic life while remaining faithful to their convictions. This book reminded me that my faith and my academic goals do not need to be separated. Rather, that they can coexist together to help me become a better historian, teacher, and future college professor. Thank you so much for watching.